Hi, this is Vanessa from Herbs of Grace Healing Arts and author of Metamorphosis, Rituals, Spells, and Natural Remedies for Peri, Mid, and Postmenopausal Women. And I wanted to do a series where I talk a little bit about some of the herbs that are really helpful for women who are in this phase of their menopausal journey. And so today I wanted to begin with the herb Oatstraw and or milky oats. The botanical name is Avena sativa, and this is from the oat plant, or the same plant that we get oats for your oatmeal from. That's the grain of the plant, but what we use in herbalism are the medicinal parts of the plant, the oat straw, which is actually the stalk of the oat plant, and then the milky oats or the oat tops, which are the immature bud of the plant that when it matures, turns into the grain that we call oat. But in its immature form, it's kind of still milky. It hasn't formed yet. And so the oat straw and the oat tops, milky oats, are the two most common forms of using the oat plant medicinally. And one of the reasons that I want to talk about it today is because I use it so often with women who are in the peri, mid, post-menopausal journey. It has so many different uses and so many different benefits for us. And one of the reasons is because it is really, really high in minerals. In fact, Susan Weed, who is a well-known herbalist, is quoted as saying, 1 cup of oat straw infusion contains more than 300 milligrams of calcium, plus generous amounts of many other minerals, such as iron, manganese, and zinc, as well as magnesium. And so, with all of these minerals, it affects many different systems of the body, but particularly the nervous system. So oat straw and milky oats are a really wonderful remedy for regulating the nervous system, for putting us back into parasympathetic mode, the rest and digest mode. And not only is it really excellent at doing that and relieving some of the symptoms that we sometimes experience when our nervous system is dysregulated, like depression or anxiety or mood swings. But also, milky oats in particular is what's known as a tropho-restorative, which means it can actually rebuild the tissue of the nervous system. It not only rebalances and helps to regulate the nervous system, but it can rebuild it. It can actually rebuild the myelin sheath that coats our nerves. And those are the things, that's the part of the nervous system that kind of gets frazzled when we are under a lot of stress and causes these symptoms of nervousness and anxiety and depression and mood swings. So not every herb has that classification of being a tropho-restorative, but milky oats does. So it's really important for the nervous system. These herbs are extremely nurturing to our body as a whole. So not just the nervous system, but also because it is very high in plant hormones, what we call phytosterols or phytoestrogens, that can help to rebalance the hormonal system, the endocrine system as well. And one of the things that it is credited in doing is to help regenerate the hippocampus. So oat straw and milky oats can do so many different things. And I also want to mention that there is this phrase that is common that says sowing our wild oats. which refers to sexual exploits. And um, and that in one way is true because oat straw, and milky oats also regenerate the sexual systems of the body. And it just creates juiciness in our bodies and helps to uh, kind of lubricate the mucosal system, the mucosal lining, and vaginal dryness, vaginal atrophy, low libido. These are things that a lot of women are challenged with during this phase of life. And so, using the oat plant, particularly oat straw and milky oats, as a balm, as a sexual balm to help a low libido or to help, bring some more moisture, some more juiciness into our sex lives is another way that we can be using the medicine of oat straw and milky oats. Um, a few other last things I want to mention about this plant is that it can strengthen the bones and increase flexibility in the bones. And so, osteoarthritis is one of the other things that we often are concerned about at this phase of life. So it's a great healer and ally for that as well. It can also help to stabilize blood sugar levels. And weight issues, metabolic issues are also sometimes some of the challenges that we have at this phase of life. It can help improve circulation, reduce stress, as we mentioned, and because of all of these nourishing qualities, it can also help to improve our sleep quality. Um, and so, in that way, milky oats and oat straw is kind of an overall general supportive remedy, and a plant ally, an herbal remedy that when we are in this phase of peri, mid, or post menopause, we can be utilizing to strengthen our entire system and then have this trickle down effect of regulating the nervous system and the urogenital system and the endocrine system and really create balance and nurturing and nourishing um, generally in all of those areas. So I encourage you to educate yourself about oat straw and milky oats and talk to an herbalist. Feel free to get in touch with me through my website or through my social media, Herbs of Grace Healing Arts on Facebook and Herbs of Grace on Instagram. Drop a comment here and let me know if you have had any experience yourself using this beautiful, nourishing plant ally, and what kinds of results you've had, or if you have any questions about it, let me know. Have a great day.